It's a great honor for them. Here joining me in studio is Nelson Tracey. He is the associate producer and associate editor of the film. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations on that award.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a surprise to us, and we're honored, honestly.
You really should be. Why do you think it resonated so well with audiences?
It is a Park City local story. It's about skiing, and Warren Miller is also universal for anyone in the mountains, and brought so much to so many people. And so to tell that story that hasn't been told before, because it's not like his traditional films, which are more action skiing and adventure. This is a biography of his life and times, and the man behind the curtain who made all those ski movies. So, yeah.
Which I would say he's an icon in the ski industry for sure. He comes out with films every year. I think I read 750 films to his name, which is an incredible amount. So it was an honor to hear more about him personally, the original ski bum, really.
Yes, yeah, and started a movement that now so many people became skiers or went to the mountains because of his legacy and what he did.
Oh, for sure. What is the most honorable thing you feel as working with this film? What's the takeaway for you, being editor and associate producer with this film?
I think the wealth of archival material, as you said, he made so many projects, and we got to uncover a lot of stuff that hasn't been seen in 40 or 50 years. And for example, he passed away in January, and his wife sent us a big cardboard box full of film reels that nobody had touched. And within that are gold mines of stuff from when he was getting started, and what would probably be just outtakes for him, or behind the scenes stuff that ended up being great for our movie and made our movie something that people haven't seen yet.
How long did it take to create the film? There was a lot to sort through, a lot to decide what to include, what not to include.
Sure. So total production about 2 years. In February of 2017, I had my first day on the job, and we had our first real development. In May of 2017 is when we shot Warren's interview, and so 6 months before he passed, he sat down and told us his life story over the course of a few days at his home in Orcas Island, Washington. And so May of 2017 to now, about a year and a half of editing and building the story, choosing what to include, what not to include. So just about that length of time.
Well, Park City, we are huge Warren Miller fans. We have the premiere every year. Yeah. We have the athletes come to Park City TV. We know Kaylin Richardson really well.
Great.
It's a lot of fun for us and an honor to feature this film. How fun was it to premiere it in Park City?
Oh, it was so cool. I mean, I couldn't imagine showing this starting anywhere else but a mountain town, and especially a town where, skiing is part of the beat of the city, and I think it gave it an extra, made everything extra special. And for the skiers who did come, Kaylin was at our world premiere among many other world-class skiers, and so I think if we had premiered in Los Angeles or New York, it would not have had that same vibe as if it had been in the mountains, in Utah.
It must have felt very good and really impressive to see his influence. Just everyone come together to participate in this film.
Oh, sure, and even something like the Stein Erikson Lodge. Stein was a friend of Warren's, and I think he was able to sort of bring people to all these places around the country, and each one is so special, and so yeah, to have that connection is fantastic.
Oh yeah, where are you from? Are you a skier, Nelson?
I am. I'm from Denver, Colorado, so I saw a few Warren Miller movies as a kid. I grew up skiing Arapahoe Basin and Vail and Copper. My first day ever skiing in Utah was this last Saturday.
Oh, you're kidding? How was it?
Oh, it was so great. It was Deer Valley, and it was an honor. And I live in LA now. One of my very favorite Warren Miller quotes is, the best place in the world to ski is where you are today. And I take that to heart because I don't get to ski very many days anymore. And so, nonetheless, Deer Valley knows how to treat a skier, and got shown around by the locals there. The food at the lodge is fantastic. It's a really great spot.
Oh, that is really good to hear. I grew up in Colorado and skied in Colorado as well, and now cool. Ski in Utah now that I live here. And
yes. They're
different, but still, you're right. The best day is a ski day where you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, Utah and Colorado they're like sister states. I love what they both offer. I love driving through Utah, coming up here every year for the festival, and so yeah, it was overdue to finally get to ski in this state.
Definitely. What other films have you worked on?
I did a film called The Last Animals about elephant and rhino poaching, and that'll be coming to National Geographic in April.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and then Patrick Creedon, who's the director of the film, has another movie called Hesburgh that is coming out in theaters this either April or May, and I helped on that a little bit. this has been my main project for the last 2 years. So a few other small projects here and there, but yeah, those are the main ones.
Well, that's exciting. So where is Ski Bum, the Warren Miller story, off to next?
We're waiting. We're any day now, potentially any moment now, we could find out. And so as soon as we do, we'll be blasting it across the airwaves. The best thing to do is to follow us on Twitter. I would say @WarrenMillerDoc. I think that'll be the first place to hear. And but the goal is definitely to get it in theaters and streaming platforms, anywhere where people can see it across the country. People who weren't as fortunate enough to get to be in Park City for our premiere.
Oh, and everyone who's seen it just raves. It's just a really incredible film. I hope you feel very proud being a part of it.
Thank you so much. No, it's a true honor, and it's a true honor to get to tell Warren's story, and especially here. So.
Well, kudos to you and your team for just knocking it out of the park. What
Thank
an
you so
honor
much.
and a tribute to him and his family.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having us and taking an interest in the film.
So how can we follow you personally to find out what projects you're working on next?
Oh, sure, yeah. So Twitter is probably the best way as well. My handle is @DrivingNelson, and that's where I stay pretty up to date, letting people know what I'm working on, and do some small projects on the side as well. So that's the easiest way.
All right, and you'll come back to Utah to ski soon?
My goal is to come back for another film festival, and this time, now that I've broken that barrier, to get to ski and make it more part of my trip every year. So.
And you'll stop by Park City Television.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you so much, Nelson,
Thank you very
for
much.
being here.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, Ski Bum, the Warren Miller's film, the Warren Filmer's story, sorry. You want to follow it. I'm sure it's going to go far so that everyone can see it. Warren Miller made such an impact here on the ski industry across the entire nation, so you want to stay tuned to that. All right, much more in the can right after this quick break.